looks like we have a sergeant of the U.S. Marine Corps that seems to be pressing the boundaries and buttons of every top military leadership person out there, as he kind of pokes fun at every single leader out there. And it looks like he's made a name for himself with over 500,000 followers over on TikTok, also to include an almost 50,000 over there on Instagram, where he posts reels and different skits pretty much. Now, this is Sergeant Shane McCree, which has come out and been very popular over the past year, and it's usually been for kind of discussing some of the issues with leadership. Now, a lot of his content does cover some funny things just like this.
Hey, Marine, what's the speed limit coming through here?
Shit, like 20?
Bullshit.
What you mean?
Then why was you doing 50 miles per hour coming through here?
I wasn't doing that.
So you didn't just post a Snapchat with your speed on it, caption, Govy move like a Charger scat pack, bit fast, boy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I was pushing this motherfucker.
Okay. Since you like Chargers, I'm gonna give you a charge sheet scat pack.
No.
I'm gonna route that up and see how fast it go up to the command.
I'm sorry.
On the track.
However, I wanted to annotate in this video, there's actually more viral feed or engagement with TikToks that is him portraying to be leadership that could be seen as toxic leadership. If you don't believe me, watch these for yourself, just as some of the top ones I've seen.
Fuck, you gonna go against me? But that's why I am not a pretty dog. Ain't no love. That's how that shit go.
Man, this shit, bro. Just got off of work, bro, man. It's 2100, bro. He always keeping me late at work, bro. That shit bullshit. Damn.
What time you going?
Bro, I went in 0 for PT.
Hey, man, everything good with you?
Yes, sir.
I see you was a little upset when you left work today, man. I just wanted to stop by and make sure everything was good with you, man.
Everything good, sir.
All right, if you need anything, man, just let me know.
Right.
Now you said he was on the board. He said like he care about
It sound like
What did he say?
Bullshit. What you got going on tomorrow? Not duty change over 0730.
Right, sir.
All right, on the track.
Now, looking at this, you're probably asking what has fueled Sergeant McCree in order to ensure he portrays his character. And it's actually stemmed from what he claims to be one of the darkest moments of his life, which included his time in the Marine Corps with toxic leaders like this. And he actually made a very touching kind of like remembrance of that day that he actually did try and take his own life because of some of the stressors he was facing while he was in the military.
Man, it was August 27th, 2:15 in the morning. Actually, August 28th, so it was 2:15 in the morning. You know, I was going through a lot. You know, as a kid, I went through a lot. You know, times was hard. You know, dad wasn't there. You know, family had their issues. You know. School was rough, you know, getting bullied, not having all the good things, you know. And then, you know, it all got overwhelming. You know, I was going through a lot, my military career, you know, with promotions and things like that. And it all got to me one night, and then, you know, I attempted suicide. Like, tried to kill myself. I was put in a psychiatric hospital for a week out in Okinawa. I spent 30 days out there. After that, I took some classes, you know, got some help, and, you know, really learned a lot of ways to cope with my stress. And, you know, I'm here today, you know, still doing what I love to do, dance. But, you know, it's crazy that, you know, like, people saw me and like, this guy's always happy, he's always dancing, always joking around, good people, you know. But inside, I was dying, man. Like, I was like, it was like things were eating me up, you know. Like all my demons were like in this closet that I kept them in, and then they all just came out at one time. And you know, it was crazy because, you know.
Now watching this, I'm like, Sergeant McCree, while he is an NCO in the Marine Corps, I have to say in the same token here, is like a mid-level manager. So he's obviously able to appreciate what juniors are doing, but also is able to kind of understand the senior side, which I think has given him some leverage to make these kinds of TikToks and kind of do it in a tactful way. But I was watching this and I was like, wait, why do I find these TikToks about leadership funny? And I had to think for a second, because I got to take myself back from the situation and say, it's because this is real. This is the kind of stuff that happens. This is a normal day of engagement. And I'm like, I probably wouldn't want to deal with a leader like this. And I feel like we've all known someone that is like this. And I don't want to say it's a majority. There's obviously a spectrum of people, but I'm like, it's sad that we find this funny because it's real, because this has happened. We've known someone that's done it. Are we our own enemy that we're trying to combat within because we're at peacetime? Because I look at the people from OAF, OEF, the Afghan, the Iraq era of the military, where a lot of those guys, I feel like, did get to experience more camaraderie in being able to actually be able to make that family atmosphere, and you did see people look out for each other, maybe because this was a life or death situation, which is very sad, where this new generation coming in, we're worried about, I don't know, stupid stuff. And that kind of goes into the Stuart Scheller thing, where I did the interview with him talking about this, where he's like, I feel like we've lost the thing of like, why does it matter which billet I'm at, or these arbitrary things that we worry about in the military, instead of just worrying about training and getting the job done. Everybody wants to be that cool leader. Everybody wants to be that guy that is the go-to guy, but this is where I call out fake leadership. And I say that because how many times I've seen where people that I've personally known that have needed something, and their own boss that they're supposed to be, reporting to, hey, I need a ride, this happened, blah, 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 and they fall through. And I'm like, what, like, where is the empathy that you can understand this person, brought down their guard and asked for help properly, but we don't really see that happen all the time. And sadly, some of these leaders like this can make a environment that does replicate and cause a pond effect, affecting other service members as well. But, I don't want to stop the conversation here. I would like to do another podcast where I sit down with somebody and really discuss in depth these issues and kind of what fuels Sergeant McCrae, or I should say Shane McCrae, because he doesn't represent DOD when he's talking about this stuff, obviously. But I would like to get your feedback, get you guys involved, as we're going to do a full deep dive into how this character came about, his own personal experiences, and what you guys can get from that, and maybe take something away from it. As always, if you guys do support, you can support over at patreon.com over there for special perks and benefits. Also, YouTube join button below this video for special perks and benefits as well. If you have questions about this or anything else, hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, or down in the comments below. Also, you can follow Shane down there as well.